Today, we're diving into the empire of memories. And at its core, you've got these two worlds just completely locked together. One is this picture-perfect, sun-drenched city, while the other is a dying, broken land. So how are they connected? Well, that's the central mystery we're going to unravel. And right away, the story hits you with this question. What if one world's paradise was built on another's suffering? I mean, really think about that. It's a pretty uncomfortable idea, right? That for your life to be perfect, someone else's has to be, well, a living hell. So let's break this down. On one side, you've got Valens. Think of a perfect city, a high-tech utopia under a protective dome. But on the other, you have Zemera, a land that's literally being torn apart by storms, where just staying alive is a full-time job. These places couldn't be more different, but they are linked in this symbiotic and, as we're going to find out, super toxic relationship.
Okay, so first let's dive into Valens, this so-called utopia. Because, perfection, it always comes with a price tag.
So how do they pull this off? It's all thanks to something called the glamor. And this isn't just some big glass dome. Oh no, it's way more than that. It's a high-tech shield that creates a totally controlled environment. It blocks out the nasty storms from outside, sure, but it also creates perfect blue skies, perfect weather, and get this, it even pumps pleasant scents into the air.
Life inside Valens gets even weirder. Here, every single choice you make isn't private. It actually creates a physical, visible thread that attaches to your body, so everyone can literally see your decisions, who you're loyal to, what you've done. It's like radical transparency taken to the extreme. But now, there's this controversial new thing happening. What if you could just outsource your choices? Pay someone else to make the tough calls for you.
And right in the middle of all this is Lucraezia. She's this absolute genius inventor, but she hates the social games of Valens. She doesn't do the politics. For her, it's all about the work. As the saying goes, Lucrezia's inventions are her standing in Valens. Her mind, the utilization of her creations, speaks for her. She lets her tech do the talking.
But she's not a one-woman show. She's got a partner, Thayer. He's the guy who handles, well, the messy stuff. They have a deal, and it's pretty simple. She invents, he smuggles. She comes up with these brilliant, daring innovations, and he's the one who makes sure they, don't accidentally kill anyone in the process. He keeps her genius grounded in reality.
All right, so that's the perfect life inside the dome. But what's happening on the outside? Welcome to Zemera. This is the other side of the coin. This is where the bill for Valens's paradise comes due.
Life in Zemera is just brutal. So brutal that people actually get nostalgic for moments of pure misery. We see this through a soldier named Jax. He's remembering a time with his sister and says, "What I wouldn't give to be back there with you," whining and shaking and moaning that nothing could possibly be worse than the both of us sitting there freezing and slowly starving. Just think about that. Freezing and starving was better than what he's dealing with now. So how does someone like Jax survive in a world like that? Well, he has this terrifying skill. He steals memories. And it's not some psychic trick, it's physical. He has to touch someone, and the memory literally slithers out of them, leaving this weird, bruise-like mark. He relives it like it's his own. But the dark side? The process can destroy the memory and leave the original person just empty, a vacant shell. So, for years, you've had these two worlds stuck in this horrible, delicate balance. But now, that's all about to shatter. And this is the spark that lights the fuse. A refugee from Zemera, a woman named Yara, who, by the way, is Jax's sister, does something nobody thought was possible. She gets through the glamour. She actually makes it inside Valens. Suddenly, you have someone from the ravaged wasteland walking the perfect streets of paradise. And trust me, Valens has no idea what's about to hit it. Now, Yara isn't just seeking asylum. She's on a mission. She's carrying a message, a really cryptic one, from a prisoner being held by Zemera's brutal warlord, known only as the General. The message is just one sentence. Who needs an empire when you have love? What in the world does that mean? And here's where it gets truly tragic. While Yara is risking everything to deliver a message from this prisoner, her brother, Jax, has just been given his next assignment from the general. And what is it? Steal the memories of that exact same prisoner. They're both moving toward the same person from opposite sides, and neither of them has a clue.
Okay, so who is this prisoner at the center of this whole mess? The person both siblings are unknowingly racing towards? It's a man named Cassius. And he's not just anybody. He is the architect of Valens, the man who built the glamour. And, get this, he's Lucrezia's father, a man everyone thought was long dead.
But here's the huge problem. Jax's mission? He succeeded. He stole all of the architect's memories, wiped him totally clean. So the one person who understands how all of this works, the only one with the secrets to both Valens and Eximera, he's back in the city he created, but he's a total blank slate, a ghost with no past, and that could bring the whole system crashing down. So, with the architect back but his memory gone, everything gets complicated. We're looking at a very tangled future.
Suddenly, everyone's goals are smashing into each other. You've got Lucraezia, who desperately needs to unlock her father's memories to save her city. The problem, Jax is the one who just erased those memories, all while trying to find his sister, Yara. And where is Yara? In Valens, trying to steal its technology to save her own people, which would destroy everything Lucraezia is fighting for. And there, he's stuck right in the middle, trying to protect Lucraezia while hiding his own past. It's a total mess, and everyone is on a collision course.
Which brings us back to the big question, doesn't it? In a world that runs on stolen memories and a reality that's literally manufactured, what is the true price of peace? Is it even real? And more importantly, who's going to be left to pay the bill?